Dude, what it do? It's your boy Bag, man. Let's get it popping. Oh my God. Upset alert, upset season, upset week for college football. It's been going crazy, man. Penn State coming off a loss to Oregon. I wouldn't have expected that they would lose to a 0-4 UCLA team. Let's hop into it right here. This game was kind of crazy though. Like I didn't expect for, you know what I'm saying? Like he's definitely going to be able to use his legs. And I be feeling like they be watching me when I be playing the game a little bit. Because this is the same thing that you do on the game, bro. Like if you see man coverage, if you see man coverage as a dual threat quarterback, that's why I don't understand why, if it's not, it's 3rd and 11. I don't understand why you would even give him man coverage on 3rd and long. It makes no sense because he's going to take off, bro. You're giving him the first down by playing man coverage 3rd and long. There's no need for that. But that's why I said that some of these defensive coordinators, especially in college, not so much the NFL, but especially in college, they be so arrogant and they play calling because they automatically assume, and sometimes they are right, that they have the better team. You would think that a number 7 Penn State, the talent on that team is way higher than a 0-4 UCLA team. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where you get some of these play calls like, oh, we're just gonna man up, keep him in the pocket, and we're gonna get off the field. No, bruh. He's known for using his legs. He's known, like, even though they've been 0-4, there have been some games they have been in it. They just don't have the talent around him. He's been beasting out. If you really like pay attention to the numbers and his games, like he been doing what he was doing in Tennessee. It's just that he doesn't have that same talent around him. So now this is their first trip in the red zone, as you can see, man. And like I said, bro, like for a lot of flack and backlash he got for that decision he made during the offseason, he will be a first round to second round draft pick whenever he decides to come out, bro. Whenever he decides to come out, oh, look at the stiff arm. Whenever he decides to come out, he will be a first round or second round draft pick because of his physical traits. And if he could possibly put together one good season in college football before he go to the draft and play against stiffer competition on these higher platforms, which is the college football playoffs, he could propel himself to being a first rounder. Like he's definitely a solid second rounder for sure. If a team is very, very desperate, and this is why I say that. I say that because you have Arch Manning should not come out this year at all. K. Kublik has not distanced himself from the rest of the field. None of these top quarterbacks that we thought would be, you know what I'm saying, at the top of their game during this season has separated themselves from the rest of the field. Even a quarterback from LSU, DJ Lagway, all of these quarterbacks that we was talking about and we had high up, they're not separating themselves. You feel what I'm saying? The guys that are actually doing something is the quarterback from Arizona State, Marcel from Texas A&M. Who else is doing very, very good? The quarterback from Oregon, Dante Moore, he's very, very good. Like, and these are younger guys. You feel what I'm saying? These are younger guys. That's why I say that. And even Drew that plays for Penn State, he's supposed to have been a high draft prospect. They're not showing the upper echelon of college football quarterbacking. They're not showing that. So that's why I say that even if Nico decides to come out, he will still be considered a first to second round draft pick. Like when I look at Penn State, and this is why I never was high on Penn State's quarterback, Drew, because they are a heavy run team. They have 2 great running backs, right? So the run game carries him. He's not the type of quarterback that I can see NFL, you know what I'm saying, evaluators looking at him and saying, I want him to be the franchise of my team. Because he's the type of quarterback you have to put talent around him. He doesn't uplift the players. The players uplift him. That's what I see from him in Penn State. Because there's no way that if you're that guy at quarterback, there's no way you let a UCLA team beat you, bro. There's just no, they're 0-4 for a reason. So we're gonna see right here, this running back right here gonna get the ball, boom, take it to the crib. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't, for the life of me, like, I think that some teams try to showcase their quarterback in certain areas, and they get too involved in that, and they get away from the run game. They get away from the strength of their team, and this is what causes teams to get out on them. I think Penn State is just one of those teams. Like, you've seen it. Like, it was a struggle for them to score against Oregon. They're, you know what I'm saying, you come back and you lose to UCLA. Like, to me, that falls back on coaching and quarterback play. If you're that guy, like, you do not allow your team to lose certain games, especially when you're at home against a ranked opponent. You're at home during a whiteout, and then you do got to fly all the way to the West Coast. But it's kind of like, and that's something that Penn State normally rarely used to do until they actually, you know, so some of them teams joined the Pac-12, joined the Big Ten. But it's kind of like, there's no excuses. They got their feet up under them. Let's run in and see what they actually do. Nico's going to get the ball right here, hit his back foot. He's gonna run. He's going to actually use his legs probably once again and get another 3rd and 15, bro. This is what, like, if you look at his build, and it's not all the way there yet. You know, when you get to the NFL, they, you know, so you have a college training program, then you have the NFL training program, right? His build, I'm not saying his skill set. Well, I can't really. His comp to me is Justin Herbert, because the way he can run, his size, he's 6'5", 6'6". He can run, he can pass the ball. Like, he is a good NFL draft prospect. It is what it is. Just because you're 0-4 in UCLA, they might look at some of the competition you playing and whatever the case may be. Look, they took Anthony Richardson 3rd overall. Like, they took Anthony, a guy that haven't played that much college football. Nico didn't played almost. This is what, his sophomore year maybe. He still got one more year to go. I'm not for sure, but he has played a full season with Tennessee. Went to the playoffs. He's about to play a full season with UCLA. He's probably going to transfer again, try to go somewhere where he can compete and get on a bigger stage. But at the end of the day, when he decides to leave, bro, he will be a high draft pick, bro. So all the people that's, you know what I'm saying, that was making fun of him for what he did, chasing the money, and it was probably wrong, and it was probably selfish and greedy. You know what I'm saying? These kids, if they still kids, they 18, 19 years old, 18, 19, 20 years old. You feel, they young men. They ain't been seeing that type of money. You think I'm not about to try to, you know what I'm saying, a money grab? Certain players, you don't need to have like a miraculous type of season. You feel what I'm saying? You just need to get there, and you need to have a name for yourself. But like, this win gives him a name for himself, not just for college football, but for NFL evaluators. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what type of competition you play? Well, I played a 7th ranked Penn State team and we took them down. Okay, cool. That's not nothing that you can like brush over. You feel what I'm saying? That's not nothing you can just brush over. So as you can see right here, he's gonna basically this play action. They're gonna basically run a pick route for this slant coming underneath right here. And it barely got through. I think it did get tipped. You would have thought that it would have been intercepted, but it gets through and it's a touchdown. You feel what I'm saying? Is he raw? Yes. But like, there's going to be a team that's like, bro, we can mold him. Cause you see it. You can just see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody, a lot of, just imagine, like, as much as Justin Herbert has fallen short when it comes down to the NFL and doing good in the playoffs and all these things, right? There are some people that still would say like he's one of the top quarterbacks in the league because of his build, because of how tall he is, his stature in the pocket. He has a rocket arm, and he's mobile. That's Nico. It's just not as polished as Justin. They're back in the red zone. At this point in time, Penn State is kind of like on their heels a little bit. It's kind of like, okay, like, look, bro, we are down by 10 points to UCLA. About to be down by 17 if we don't get our shit together, right? And then you got to look at Penn State head coach. Like, you have, like, against top ranked teams, your record is not good. And then you come back and lose to a 0-4 UCLA team. It's kind of like, you're out of the playoffs, bro. Because the Big Ten, I don't know if they have wild cards and stuff like that. They maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to say, because if you want to say Notre Dame still has a chance and they're not even in a conference, it's crazy. So maybe they're not done just yet. But for sure, if they lose one more game. But to me, I might feel like they're done, because you might have a Oregon that's probably one loss or undefeated, and then you probably have a Ohio State that's one loss and undefeated. And we already know I think this year it's not even by the conference. It's just like the top 12 teams get in. So if you fall out of the top 12, it's a wrap for you. It's 12 teams, right? Or is it 20? It's 12 teams, right? If I'm not mistaken. 6 on this side, 6 on that side. It's the top 12 teams. Don't matter what conference it is. So as you can see right here, it's basically going to be guy going to come in motion. He's going to come all the way across. This is just Nico. This is just a quarterback power right here. And this is what I say, like, bro, he's going to run through the tackle, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If that's what I'm saying. If he gains just a little bit more weight, not even a lot, you know what I'm saying, just upper body strength. He has a Justin Herbert build. Tall, athletic, can run, can throw the ball, bro. He's been doing this. He just been doing it in a losing effort. I think another game he had like 4 or 5 touchdowns, total touchdowns. They just lost that game, and go back and look at the numbers. Go back and look at the numbers. Like I said, like, a lot of people was looking at him because of the decision he made during the offseason. Rightfully so. But the numbers itself, compared to not the team success, the individual success is there. And if you're a NFL scout, NFL evaluator, if you look past the team's record and what the team is doing, and you actually look at what is he doing when he plays these teams, then you'll get your answer. So if you're evaluating quarterbacks, right, you're looking at this like, okay, there's 4 minutes left on the clock. They're kind of like at their 40-yard line, 45-yard line. Can this quarterback take them down, get 7, and make the game a 10-point game before half? They don't, so they don't even get no points at all. This is what you have to look at when you're evaluating quarterbacks. Not just what I said about Nico, the physical talent, not just about the tangibles. It's like, these are the things that really, really matter. When you're at the end of the half, can you get points? At the end of the game, can you get points? And I'm talking about, can you win the game, or are you losing us the game? This is like when you have 4 minutes left on the clock and you're down by 17. Like, we need you to, like, get us some points, a field goal, a touchdown, something, and you don't get us anything. That's the things that you have to look at. That's why I was so high on Shedeur, because I've seen Shedeur make these type of drives to where it's those like, we need points, and they would be behind, and he would score before half, or he would get them in position to kick a field goal before. And those are the things I hold in high regard when I look at a quarterback, because it's like, that means I can count on you when the game is on the line. I don't think that I can count on Penn State's quarterback when the game is on the line. So I just want to put some light on this. Like, we have to, like, Peanut Tillman needs to be a Hall of Famer. Just off this move alone. Like, Peanut Tillman needs to be a Hall of Famer, bro. If it wasn't for him doing this, you would not see this in the NFL, bro. You wouldn't see this in college football. You probably wouldn't see it in high school football, bro. He needs to be in the Hall of Fame on this move alone, bro. This is like, it's crazy how much you see this every game now. You see this every single game on every level of football, and it's because of him. And y'all, I think the NFL need to, you know what I'm saying, take heed of that. I don't know if he's supposed to be first ballot or not, but he definitely need to go jacket just off this move alone, bro. This changes, like, we seen it in the Rams versus San Fran game. We've seen it in so many games that it's kind of hard for the defender. Like when you running and you trying to get a guy off you and he not even really trying to tackle you. He's just aiming, punching for the ball. This is a game changer, bro. It's better than actually trying to strip the ball and pull it loose. You feel me? Like just punching at it, it gets the job done every time. So this is a 3rd and 7 right here. As you can see, you know what I'm saying? Like one thing about Nico, he's going to use his legs. And I think he's doing that because he knows his offensive line is really not that good. And I think he also knows how to decipher if it's man coverage or not. So as we can see right here, he's going to go in motion right here. Boom, they're going to actually blitz him. He's going to see a little pocket area right here that he can sneak through right there. Boom, run through that way. And now you have, because you blitzed, the back end is in man coverage. You sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You sent 6 guys after him. So that means you only got 5 guys in coverage, that means you're in man. So if he escapes, and we've seen this with Baker Mayfield, I broke this down many a times. When you blitz like that and you have man on the back end and that quarterback escapes, it's going to be for a big game, bro. It is. And then, like I said, Nico is a runner. Like he is a dual threat quarterback, bro. And he's about 6'6", 6'5". He is a NFL evaluator's NFL prospect dream. It's just that he's playing in UCLA. And I would say he should stay another year to get to a team where he can actually play against somebody's somewhat better not better competition, because this is Penn State, but play in more significant games on bigger stages so we can see if he's still this guy. If you can play like this on bigger stages, he's damn near a top 10 pick. If you can play like this on bigger stages like the college football playoffs, the national championship, or anything like that, SEC championship, Big Ten championship, if you can play like this on those type of games, on them type of atmospheres, if you got to go on the road and go to a big time, you know what I'm saying, stadium like that, then that propels him even more to be a top 10 quarterback. But as of right now, just off this alone, he's definitely a 1st round, high 2nd round pick. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this guy, come on, bro. Like, I don't even know why. Like, I mean, they was blitzing this. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, he can throw it too, though. So, but I mean, me personally, I would play him a little differently. I would play him like how you play a lot of mobile quarterbacks. As you want to contain him, you don't want to fully like blitz him recklessly, because if he leaks out, it's going to be for a big. That's damn near like a pass down the field. That's damn near a 50-yard run. When you get in the red zone, you have to account for him. So it's kind of like 10 on. It's like basically, you know what I'm saying. You gotta account for him running the ball, right? So basically, they're gonna do a read. I mean, basically a quarterback power right here. He's going to get in, boom. Like, look how he's running through. Like, that's damn near Cam Newton-ish. Like, he ain't no hoe. That's Tutty. He ain't no hoe. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what you like. That goes a long way, being a quarterback and giving juice to your team. But like, if I gotta get this Tutty, I'm gonna get this Tutty. You feel me? Damn near ran him over. So I think what people don't realize, and what Nico did, even though it was kind of humiliating, because you left for UCLA for the money and now you're 0-4. You're not even in contention to even be anywhere near the college football playoff. But what it did do is it highlighted him, for the simple fact that we know you don't have the type of talent that these guys have around him. So you know what? If I can beat a couple teams, and if I can beat a Oregon, or if I can beat a Penn State, or if I can beat a another Big Ten team that's, you know what I'm saying, that has a lot of talent around it, and I can showcase what I can do, I can still propel myself, you know what I'm saying, in the NFL draft. So as we can see right here, you're going to have Nico going to hit his back foot. You're going to see this is zone. I mean, this is man, excuse me. I'm sorry. This is man. They're going to do a stun up top, and then this backer is going to loop around for the blitz. He has this guy in the flat. He has him. He has him. You're going to see an opening pull up. Boom. Why do you keep blitzing him with man behind it, and he has killed you with his legs the entire game? I don't understand it for the life of me. It's 2nd and 11. Your job is to get a stop. Contain him. Make him beat you throwing the ball. Because as of right now, he is killing you with his legs, bro. He is. Like, I don't understand that. And that's why I be like, bro, like, when some college teams, they be so arrogant in their talent when they play these other teams. And you got to understand that Nico was on the Tennessee team before, and he was still that guy on that team. So this is not nothing new to him. It may be new to the rest of the players on UCLA. They might not be as gifted as the other guys. But for him, like, I know what I'm seeing. And if you give me this, I'm going to take off. That's crazy. So for everybody that made fun of this man, and I'm talking about everybody that made a video about this man, and like I said, what he did, it was selfish, it was greedy. You feel what I'm saying? But he's proven with his numbers, and go look at his numbers, he's proven that, hey, I was probably worth that money. Even though I shouldn't have asked for it, and it should have been about the team and us getting to the college football playoffs, I'm damn sure worth this money. But you know what I'm saying, you, because of how NIL is nowadays, is so new that people, especially in college football, pros, we kind of been dealing with this shit for a minute. You know, star players gonna want their bread. But like when it come down to college football, they supposed to be so pure, and so, you know what I'm saying, for the love of the game. They don't really want to get paid. This is for the love of the game and trying to get to the NFL, that when you have these players asking for more money after they receive money and treating it like an actual business, is frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're trying to be bigger than the actual program. So as we can see right here, you're gonna hit your back foot, boom. Now they got us. I think they do have a spy on him this time. I think they kind of learned their lesson. Like, he's been killing them with their legs right here. He's gonna bite in just too much. That simple hop step that made him bite in is all Nico really needed. He's gonna actually outrun him. And oh my God, bro, come on, bro, and outrun this. Come on, bro, get that. Come on, man. He's going to be a late first round, high second round NFL draft pick for sure. Don't let him get to another team and he makes another appearance in the college football playoffs. I don't know if he's a sophomore or a junior. If he has one more year to be a junior and he gets to another team and they have some team success, he's going to be our first to 10 pick. He's going to be a number 1 to number 10 overall pick if he can get that done. If not, if he stays in UCLA and he just continue to just put up his own type of numbers, he'll be a late first round, early second round pick, depending on what teams actually need. Because this right here is yeah. That's why I say, to me, his comp is Justin Herbert, because he can use his legs. He's just as tall. He can throw the ball. This is how I know. This is just how I know. Like, nah, bro. For me, this is just for me. Like, for him, like, am I drafting him like first round, or like am I drafting him like he's supposed to be the franchise player of my team? In this situation, like, okay, it's 1 minute and 31 seconds left. Yeah, you do have 3 timeouts, and we running the ball right here. Like, is this like, are you trying to waste time? I don't get what you're trying to do. So let's get it. Boom. They're going to come around in orbit right here. They're going to hand it off to the running back. He gets nothing. It's 41 seconds left. You feel what I'm saying? So if they get this touchdown, they tie the ball game up. It is 4th and 2. Remember that last play I showed you? That was a run. They still have their 3 timeouts. Now, let's get it. This is 4th and 2. What are they going to do? They're going to hand this off. They're going to do a come on, bro. They're not going to put it, like, make him, he's not going to throw the ball. We've seen the Rams stuff, the Niners stuff the Rams on a 4th and 1. Why you think Philly's scared to run that shit? Why you think they run that push? They don't really want to hand it off to the back for it, because that means they got to really, really block. this is why I'm not high on him. It's just my opinion. It's just why. Like, if I'm gonna put it in his hands, I want you to make a pass. I want you to make a throw, 4th and 2, and put the team on your back. That's just what it is, man. To me, that's just what it is.